The closing plenary session at this year's Asia Clean Energy Forum will be entitled Rebounding from COVID-19 and Future Directions. And giving the keynote address this year will be Armida Alisjahbana, who's the Undersecretary General of the United Nations and the Executive Secretary of ESCAP, the Economic and Social Commission of Asia and the Pacific. And she joins me now. Thank you very much indeed for being with us, Executive Secretary. Let me ask you, what will you be telling the conference at the end of all of this about COVID-19?
Well, again, thank you very much, Teymoor, for the opportunity. Glad to be here. So basically, several key messages. Again, this COVID-19 pandemic impact is huge on the economy. So therefore, in terms of, let's say, the energy-related one is we see temporary reduction in CO2 emissions. Why? Because of reduced economic activity, reduced mobility and so on, reduced energy use. Which again, energy which cause a lot of CO2 emission are the fossil fuel based energy. So that's temporary. So that's why as economy, some countries' economy started to opening up, and then also some are gearing towards recovery. Then how we can restart our economy, recover, but better, including pollution, air pollution, as well as the source of that, which is energy, which is a fossil fuel base. So basically, this is a golden opportunity. That's one.
It's a temporary reduction, though, you say?
Yes, exactly.
Well, hopefully we will see a rebound. The question is, how quickly will it be?
Right.
And I guess in the context of the Asia Clean Energy Forum, we're hoping to see a rebound that actually promotes clean energy as the way forward rather than old energy. Do you think that is going to take place?
No, of course not automatically. So this is exactly these messages. We need to keep on conveying these messages, including in this very, very appropriate forum. Of course, the next question is how to go about that.
Yes, indeed. How do you think we should go about that? It's obviously something that the UN and the ADB are both very conscious of.
Including the issue of subsidy. Fossil fuel based subsidy. So this is the opportune time. Why? Because the price, for example, oil, is at one of its lowest. So this is the time. If governments can disentangle their fossil fuel based subsidy and free up, some fiscal space, that used to go to that, unproductive subsidy, and start to reorient that. Maybe in a very short term. To finance a fiscal stimulus, but in the longer term, of course, how then to develop more renewable energy as an energy source.
What about the broader picture? We're talking about clean energy for the moment, but let's broaden it out a little bit and talk about the SDGs in general. How difficult do you think COVID has made meeting SDG targets? Because as recently as last year, we were beginning to worry that maybe those targets were getting off track anyway.
Yes.
And now we've had this.
Yes, definitely. The target definitely will be off, including because growth. One of the first is growth or transmission mechanism to economy, employment, poverty for sure. But then again, the question is how to still safeguard, at least, by the way of all this basic services, basic provision, needs. Of course, that is the domain responsibility of government, first and foremost, So how to safeguard?
What particular messages do you have in terms of pursuing SDGs as we come out of the COVID period and as we head towards 2030?
Right. So therefore, to recover, again, this angle, the angle of recovery, to recover, the SDG certainly should serve as our guiding principles. For example, leave no one behind. To recover, please, take care the vulnerable group and so on, and second, the cleaner recovery in terms of energy, right? And third, also there is this shift, there is shift already, right, in the economy, in the way we work, in the way we consume, and so on. So cleaner, for example, cleaner consumption and production is one of the SDG goals. So the SDG can serve as, let's say, the guiding principle for us to recover better.
In the context of conferences like this, Executive Secretary, do you think that events like ACEF can make a difference in the thinking and the policy making of Asia-Pacific governments and authorities? Do you think that we will leave this year's virtual conference with a renewed determination?
I think the question is whether, I think it should be posed as some commitment. So we have to use the opportunity as how do you say it? As a means to strengthen our commitment. In this case, of course, in the area of energy. So it's not whether, but we should. So maybe if I would like to stress that.
And what will be the specific focal points for UNESCAP as we come out of COVID?
Again, if I may, I refer to this particular event. Again, the stakeholders are there. The major stakeholders are there. Not only the industry, not only the energy industry, the government, of course, private sector, and I don't know, maybe also the academia, for sure, CSO, certain CSO or NGO, So this is the event, Otherwise, again, there has to be some certain objective, coming out of the event, and with the situation. Of course, one of the objectives is how to renew commitment, but commitment is not enough. What I would like to also stress here is, can we go one step further? Commitment, fine. How to have more renewable energy in our renewable energy? Can we have certain target? And also how to go about that.
Executive Secretary, you will be sitting, giving the keynote speech, and which will be followed by a panel, including someone from UNESCAP. And I look forward to hearing the conclusions and the debate around these issues.
Right.
Thank you very much indeed for talking to me.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you, Teymoor. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.